Clipper can rock you. Lippe when you coming true. I can see. All the good God do for me, oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me and I got cut out to oh. You open door, you made a way. Make my enemy call and fail. They wanna wallow down me. Like listen people not saying. Me only used to tell I mean, they telling me okay. Congratulations. They opening corridor for me to pass. When you said the full say congratulations. See how you turning around for good from the way to farewell. Congratulations. The grace I carried and on your mate, the chiche and do well. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let all my kids they wanting me for. All of my Kenya give it to God. They think you love to a follow my mom, les papes la zoba, les poils don kutuku. Si le tina do. Jelle to say we na don su. Me I got pepe, temputuku. You turn it around for me. When all of them were looking down on me. Glipper you still a show. Your umpa you slow but sure. Let me hear today, tell me answer. Used to put your level, tell me what's that. Lick better than blind on your dream. Papa, I do as you say. Hey, y'all can see. All the good God do for me, oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me and I get cut out to oh. You open door, you made a way. Make my enemy call and fail. They wanna wallow down me. Like listen people not saying. Me only used to tell I mean, they telling me okay. Congratulations. They opening corridor for me to pass. When you said the full say congratulations. See how you turning around for good from the way to farewell. Congratulations. The grace I carried and on your mate, the chiche and do well. Congratulations.
Download your favorite song at originalhits.com.
I'm feeling the vibes with original.
I can see. All the good God do for me, oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me and I get cut out to oh. You open door, you made a way. Make my enemy call and fail. They wanna wallow down me. Like listen people not saying. Me only used to tell I mean, they telling me okay. Congratulations. They opening corridor for me to pass. When you said the full say congratulations. See how you turning around for good from the way to farewell. Congratulations. The grace I carried and on your mate, the chiche and do well. Congratulations.
Download your favorite song at originalhits.com.
I'm feeling the vibes with original hits.
It's Chai Keys on the beat.
Are y'all ready now? Skip the bamba. Na 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 na. Oh na na na. Yeah. Oh na na na. Yeah. Oh na na na. Yeah. Oh na na na. Jehovah Obadu. Papa, you too good. Jehovah, you too good. Papa, you too kind. Miracle working. Give you all the praise. Give you all the glory. You alone deserve it. You put my enemies under my feet. Because I have you, I face no defeat. Higher and higher, I give you the praise and I give you the honor because you're the king. You love me personally. See the testimony. You get the glory. You get the honor and everything. Yeah, you love me personally. See the testimony. You get the glory. You get the honor and everything. Papa, you too good. Jehovah, you too kind. See the things that you done for me. Papa, you too kind.
The good things that you they do. You just cut on my hand.
I cannot tell it all. I thank you. You love me personally. See the testimony. You get the glory, Lord. You know. You love me personal. Testimony. You get the glory, Lord. Yeah. I'm on YouTube right now. I'm on YouTube. Personally, see the testimony. You got the glory. You got the honor when everything else. You love me personally. You love me personally. You got the glory, Lord. Hey, yeah. Obadu. Jehovah Obadu. Yeah. Jehovah Obadu. Papa, you too kind of. You too dear. Jehovah Obadu. The blessings of our day. Jehovah Obadu. The blessings of our day. Jehovah, you too kind of. Yeah. Papa, you too kind of. You too kind of. Yeah.
Muted. Today we'll be discussing a very important topic. As you know, the government of Liberia, President Joseph Boakai, set up a committee recently to recover assets of the Liberian government. They believe it's in the hands of certain individuals, and that team has been working, even though they have got in trouble with the law and stuff like that, but still they are working. But today we realize that this team is in deeper problem than we thought. As we speak, the asset recovery team is in disarray. One member of the committee has resigned. Another member is threatening and alleging that there is corruption in the asset recovery team. We will periscope the asset recovery team. We'll look at their modus operandi, and we will look also at where they are going with this process, with the resignation of one of their members and another one accusing the leadership of the team of corruption. So I will give you the details, but let me go to Anthony. Anthony, I will get off screen a little bit, and I want you to navigate for 3 minutes, and I'll be right back with you. I want to welcome my camera quickly, so you can. I'll be off 3 minutes. Okay. Anthony also left the screen. I don't know where he's gone to, but I wanted him to be on just for 3 minutes, and I will be right back. Anthony, if you are there, I want you to come on in 3 minutes. I will definitely be back. Anthony, if you are there, I want you to come on in 3 minutes. I will be back. Okay. We want to say thank you for coming. No, here's the thing. Let's first of all look at the things that we're going to be looking at today. We're going to look at the asset recovery thing. And we're going to read a story from this front page newspaper. Thank God it's not from our newspaper. I mean, from our website. It's from another website. But it looked at the asset recovery team is in trouble. It's in turmoil. It's in disarray. And what we see happening is it reflects the beginning of an end, the beginning of an end of a recovery team that's supposed to serve as the beacon of hope for Liberians. Because as far as we're concerned, you know, Liberian people, by and through their president, they wanted to see whether government properties in the hands of people will be rescued, will be retrieved. And that's the whole idea of the asset recovery thing. And several individuals were appointed to that committee. Unfortunately, even though they were appointed to that committee, it looks like the committee itself is in disarray. And we'll tell you how. It's in disarray because the people who are in front of the asset recovery team, it looks like they have an objective. They got their own things going. They got their own thing going. They want to fill their bellies. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. They wanted to fill their bellies. They're not there because Boakai wants a clean slate. They're not there because Boakai wanted something that is clean. That's not what they were there for. No, that's not what they were there for. So, unfortunately, let me put a story on here and then you will see what I'm talking about. Let me share the front page Africa story. We'll read it together and then you will see what I'm talking about. I don't know where is my friend and brother. I don't know where's my friend and brother Anthony. Anthony ran away from me. So, but anyways, we'll still make it. Anthony will come. He will be here. He will meet us, and we'll talk about the things that matter. So let me put the story on screen here. So those of you who are interested in good governance, good governance, that's what we're talking about here. This is the issue of good governance. And I like good governance too, to be honest with you. And when Joseph Boakai appointed the team, everybody said, okay, I think this is a great start. That's what everybody said. But is it a great start? Is it a great start? So we want to know, is it a great start? We don't know. Because what is happening right now, it doesn't look like a great start. So let's read a story. Let's read a story from the front page newspaper. You see, asset recovery team in turmoil as corruption allegations surface. One memo resigns, another call for disclosure of financial transaction. So this is Martin Colley, this is Manuel Gonque, and this is Councillor Martins. So the credibility of Councillor Edwin Clamartin, chair of the Special Presidential Task Force on Asset Recovery, along with a few other members, received as a clique by some aggrieved colleagues, has come under scrutiny following the allegation of questionable expenditures. This situation has forced one member of the task force, economic freedom fighters of Liberia's Emmanuel Gonque, to resign in an attempt to save face from anticipated embarrassment, which he claims is slowly creeping into the task force. Gonque, according to sources close to the asset recovery task force, raised concern about the lack of coordination and the poor leadership exhibited by Councillor Martin. Gonque's resignation comes amidst mounting pressure from the public questioning the effectiveness of ongoing activities of the team, with many raising eyebrows on alleged funding being received by members without any tangible work. The EFF Arrowhead had recently come under immense pressure from the public about his hush on the ineffectiveness of the team when he is noted to be a robust leader. Gonque did not stay mum on his action, but also took to his official Facebook page, which also went viral on Friday, May 20th, announcing his resignation from the team. Gonque wrote, "Fellow citizens, I just stepped down from the Asset Recovery Code team by submitting my official letter of resignation to the office of the president. I'm particularly grateful to the president for always trusting me and my leadership. I'm still committed to your agenda, not just as a leader of the EFF, but also as your son. I believe in your agenda for a better Liberia, and you can count on me as always for support. We will think of Liberia, love Liberia, and build Liberia together." The front page has gathered that Mr. Gonque has already submitted his official communication to President Boakai, citing a lack of willingness and effectiveness in his co-workers to carry out the tasks given to them. Gonque is reportedly angry about the allegation that the head of the team, Councillor Martin, and Unity Party Chairman Ludo Tape are merely concerned about requesting huge budget for the team and grabbing said amount for their pockets without doing the job assigned to them. Meanwhile, the asset recovery team is yet to make an official comment on the latest action of one of its members, Emmanuel Gonque. Just a day following Gonque's resignation, a communication from Martin Colley, a member of the team, was leaked to Facebook. The communication also directly accused the chairman of the asset recovery team of acts of corruption. The letter went viral on social media during the weekend. Colley raised concern over an expenditure. I want you to listen to this very well. This is the important part. An expenditure of 41.7% of the total budget approved by the task force operation when they were yet to commence a full-scale job. No, the 41.7% of the money already used. 41.7% of the money was already used before they even sat down to start doing their job. So Martin Colley is raising that. In his communication to the chairman, Martin, dated May 5th, Colley expressed outrage over Chairman Martin's alleged single-handedly using $311,200 of their entire $750,000 budget to rent office space without consulting the entire team. He alleged the rental was also not carried out in conformity with the Public Procurement and Concession Commission Act. Now, this is what he stated. He stated in his communication the inability of ARET, that is Asset Recovery Team, the Asset Recovery Team, to make progress after 2 months is attributed to the reason supra. We cannot continue to proceed like this because when people are discussing AREPT, which is the Asset Recovery Team, my name is usually at the forefront, even though I have never been a part of any of the major decisions. The hasty and unauthorized expenditure of $9,800 per month on billboard. So tell me, $9,800 per month for billboard. The crafting of an AREP budget. To date, some of us haven't seen the fiscal instrument as though it is a society bush. Signing of 311,300 lease agreement to lend an office space to AREP without even discussing his agreement with anyone. Martin noted that Councillor Martin, Colley noted that Councillor Martin is doing more harm than good for the tax force, which is intended to recover ill-gotten wealth. Those of you who are there, we still believe that there's a lot of issues that we're going to be discussing here. A lot of issues that we'll be discussing here today. Because you see, let me just say this to some of you. The Liberian people they're looking for hope. Liberian people are looking for hope. The hope they are looking for is for a people, a group of people, a government who can stand up for them, who can show some level of financial sobriety, which is missing today in our dispensation. Let me take this in from the screen. That is where the problem is. So the asset recovery team they got when it started, they did not even sit down. They didn't even start discussing. They didn't even start doing their job when the money, the chairman and Martin Luther Tapper, who is the chairman of the Unity Party, they have already used 41.7% of the money. Where did they use it? Now, how can you go and pay for, listen, guys, $9,000, $9,800 they pay for billboard per month. Why? Why? Who are they paying the money to? Who are they paying the money to for the billboard? Why you pay billboard for $9,000? Do you guys believe it? It said $9,000. $9,000. for billboard every month since they started the job. 9,800. Eh? Are you kidding me? 9,800? 9,800 for billboard per month. But before they even sat down, they have already used 41% of that budget. And that's the kind of government, that's the kind of asset recovery team we are looking at. Very soon, we will soon recover asset from the asset recovery team. Let me just tell you this. Very, very soon, Liberians will start calling for the recovery of assets from the asset recovery team. In other words, we start to tell the policemen, we start to send police officer for the policemen. We will begin sending police officers for the police officer who has gone to arrest people. Listen, why are we looking like this in our country? Why are we looking like this in our country? Why is it that our own thing and everything they just go like that? This fine idea of asset recovery. Yeah, thank you very much for the birthday treat. This fine idea, this pretty beautiful idea of going after people who took government money, who enriched themselves out of the government, who took government property and went away, who got ill-gotten wealth. Is it not why Joe Biden set up this thing? My people, I'm setting you up. I wanted to go after the people who took government property, who take government money, who profited on government, who got ill-gotten wealth on government. Is it not why? Is it not what? Is not why they set up the team? That is why they set up the team. So if this is why they set up the team, what is wrong? What is wrong? So we will take calls very, very. Not take calls actually. I will play a song, and then I will look for my video that I want to play here. I want to play a video for all of you, and then I will come right back to you. I'll come right back to you because I want to show you something. I hope I can find that video for you to listen to something, people. Amen. So, amen. Let me play this one. While I'm playing, I will look for my video. I hope I find it. I think it's in this computer, not the Fargo computer. I'm in Bismarck, so I have a bunch of stuff going on. Yeah, hang on, please. Hang on. Please hang on. Please hang on. Please hang on. I will bring you a video. You will love it.
Rich man. Nobody go see me, I go wrong. Challenge see me, I go wrong. But failure see me, I go bad. Cause I'm a beauty baba. Sickness go see me, I go wrong. Purpose when I see my face so. Actor when I know my place so. Cause I'm a beauty baba. I'm a brand new man, I am a king. I'm born again, never the same. Holy one, yes, you never change. The words are everlasting. Holy go fire, fire. I
Salutations of day. You never let me down again. I'm enjoying my heritage. Before they go see me, I go run. Challenge see me, I go run. My failure see me, I go baba. Cause I'm a beauty baba. Sickness to see me, I go run. Barbosa when I see my face so. Actor when I know my face so. Cause I'm a beauty baba. I'm from above and not beneath. I'm a victor, I never lose. So take a very good at me. I'm walking wisdom every day. I see my blessings falling, change my morning to dancing. I'm changing my level. You will never see me to struggle. Before they go see me, I go run. Challenge see me, I go run. My failure see me, I go baba. Cause I'm a beauty baba. Sickness to see me, I go run. Barbosa when I see my face so. Actor when I know my place so. Cause I'm a beauty baba. Holy Ghost fire. Holy Ghost fire. Holy Ghost fire. Holy Ghost fire. Counting my blessings. Ghost fire. Never move from behind me. Holy Ghost fire. You don't know me. Ghost fire. Holy Ghost fire. Challenge see me, I go run. My failure see me, I go baba. Cause I'm a beauty baba. Sickness to see me, I go run. Barbosa when I see my face so. Actor when I know my place so. Cause I'm a beauty baba.
Gibson Jerry here. Thank you for tuning back in. I think the video is in my Fargo computer. It's not in my Bismarck computer. So I'm very sorry. So we are stuck with the story we have here. You know, we do not even know the authenticity of that video I was going to play, but it had to do with argument, intense argument among members of the team, and somebody videotape it and send it to us. I know you will love to see that video. In the meeting, they are arguing over and over and arguing. And Patrick Kennedy say the asset recovery team is a beautiful mess. Yeah, the asset recovery team. Look, the Germans. So look, let do it like this. Joseph Boakai had good intention. President Boakai had good intention. But I also believe that good intention can only be a success story if the people who are appointed to carry out his mandate are honest, sincere, and ready to do the work that he wants them to do. And that is what is missing in this government. There are a bunch of people who come into the government who have been praying so hard to come into the government because they see other government officials licking their hands. And you know, that's the whole thing. That's the thing, right? Licking their hands all the time, licking all the way to their elbow. They see people licking all the way to the elbow. Guys, tell me, why would Councillor Martin? You have several members of the asset recovery team. Why would you even allow yourself to spend 41% of that amount of that money? Now, it's not coming from me. Before you say, oh, Gibson, you're the one saying it. It's coming from Martin Colley. And Martin Colley is right. Because if you are in the forefront, if you have been challenging people or life, if you have been criticizing government officials, excesses and ill-gotten wealth and corruption, and you come into government and you see people doing that, you have the right to speak. So the good intention that Joseph Boakai had, that President Boakai had, by appointing the asset recovery team, the good intention that he had by appointing the asset recovery team, that intention is being abused, is being flouted, is being misused, and the people appointed at the asset recovery team are now making it difficult for people to even see through and say, well, President Boakai mean well, because their action has spoken so badly for the administration. You cannot be the police officer, you're going to arrest people, and then you go arrest people for a bribe. Yeah? They sent you, they say you are officer, go arrest the people for bribe. They took bribe, and they go arrest them. And then you on your way there, you start taking bribe. Then they send another officer. The only thing they're going to do now is to send another officer to arrest the officer who go to arrest people. So the asset recovery team, the job of the asset recovery team, in fact, the modus operandi, the description of that asset recovery team, if you ask me, is clean people going after dirty people. Clean people going after dirty people. That is the modus operandi description, the characteristics of that asset recovery. That's what it's supposed to be. Clean people going after dirty people. Now, they said, according to the asset the mandate of the asset recovery team is to go after people who stole government money and make themselves rich. And to go after people who took government vehicles and other property and don't want to bring it back. It's to go after people who were corrupt and made themselves rich overnight. To go after them, how did you get the money? How did you get all of this money? That's what President Boakai wanted, right? So why are we looking at an asset recovery team that is disgracing even the presidency and the government? Now, one of their members are already resigned. Emmanuel Gonkwe has already resigned, and saying because the team lacked leadership. The team lacks leadership. That's why Gonkwe resigned. The team lacks leadership. That's what he said. He said, Gongwe said he was angry. He was angry that there are allegations that the head of the team, Councillor Martin, and the chairman of the Unity Party are merely concerned about requesting big money, big budget. They go and write big budget and send it to the government of Liberia. Send it to the finance ministry. Finance minister carry it to the president. Oh, Madam, Mr. President, the asset recovery team, they are doing well. Oh. They are going after these people. Look at they have sent their budget. How much budget? Plenty money, $300,000+. Guess what? I mean, $750,000. Almost $1 million. Okay. If you ask me, I'm not going to argue about the figure too much. If you ask me, I'll not worry about the figure too much. You know why I'll not worry about the figure too much? Once you are doing the job they told you to do, that figure, it may be big, but it will benefit the country, because if you're going after people and getting the job done, if you are bringing government asset back, if you are arresting people, prosecuting them for stealing government money, if you are arresting people, prosecuting them for enriching themselves off the back of the government, of the poor people money. Yes, that money, I wouldn't even bother that is plenty. But guess what? That $750,000 that the government gave them, guess what? They are already used. They are not even started the work yet. They want to try the other day. It went, I don't know how I would describe it. They just made an attempt on Fenabono. I don't even know why they're going back there, because I know that they are ashamed now. They're not going to go back there. Why they are yet to sit and discuss and begin their job, according to Martin Colley, who is a member of the asset recovery team. This is what Martin Martin Colley said. Colley said he raised concern over an expenditure of 41%. 41% of the $750,000. Now we gotta do the math here. I gotta do the math. Let me do the math. I think I still know my math here. I still know my math. So we say 750 million, thousand, and you divide that by 41.7 over 100. So before before that asset recovery, that what Martin said, not me. It's not coming from me. Before that asset recovery thing sat down, they've already used. Wait. I tell my marble go by what happened there. Let me see. 41.7 divided by 100 times 750,000. Before they sat down, they have already, according to Martin said they have not even had a meeting to start their work. That doesn't mean that Martin Colley is member of the asset recovery team. He said before we even start to work, before we even started working, Councilor Martin and the Unity Party chairman Luther Tappet, they connived and spent the amount of $312,750. Before they even sit down and say, let's go and do our work. Not coming from me. What is the credibility of these people? How people can behave? What? Don't they even think? Look, I don't understand when people go into these government or positions, what do they really think about themselves? What goal do they set for themselves? Listen, you are going after rogues. The same thing the people did, and you're going after them, you come and do the same thing. What? Tell me, guys, what do they think about themselves when they go into these positions? I would like to see action from the president. I'd like to see action from the. I'd like to see the president submitting this proof to GSC. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see an immediate audit into that group, or disband that group and appoint another group that will be more sympathetic to the interests of the Liberian people. I don't think I can do government job, but government job is a dignified job, though. It's a dignified job. Other people do it and you respect them. Other people do it and benefit other people. It benefit the public. Other people do it and you just sit there and wonder, why are they doing this? And these are people who are at the high echelon of government. They say the fish were ready to get rotten. Where it start from? The fish begin from the head. You see the head start getting smelly. The eyeball start getting rotten. Behind the eye, Maggie start going there. The hair start getting rotten. Before the entire body get rotten, the fish will start getting rotten for the hair. In other words, the big people there in government, they are the ones that are causing the trouble in the country here. Listen, if you put in place a mechanism of zero tolerance for stealing, you will get zero stealing. Or even if you not get zero stealing, you will get minimum to zero stealing. That is what people look for. When the President Bouaka was appointing these people, the reason why they appointed them is to go after rogues. The reason why they were appointing them is to go after people who are using government money flippantly. The reason why they appointed them was to go after people who are enriching themselves on the back of the Liberian people money. The reason why they appointed them is to bring happiness to the Liberian people and bring back their money. That money they said they are going after is supposed to be used for the benefit of the Liberian people, for the development of the Liberian people. And somebody somewhere from someplace took that money and siphoned that money, ate that money, used it for themselves. And so President Bouaka said, no, we cannot allow that. Today, I'll be for President Bouaka. Today, I'll be for President Bouaka. I know some of you will not like me because you think I'm going to criticize President Boakai every day I come on here. No, 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 no. And today I'm going to be for President Boakai. You know the reason why? Because this is not him. This team is not him. This team is about the attitude of Liberian people who they put in government. For every time the people try to put people in government, for every time they try to do something good, for every time the government has a good intention, wicked people are placed in between there, and the wicked people have their way, and the government become corrupt, and we all put our mouth on the president and say, you are nothing less than, useless because you didn't do well. Then we put our mouth on the president and say, we don't want you again. We change. For every time we change president for corruption, the same people, the same recycle politician. That's what they do. They recycle them. They recycle them. Listen, people, I am ashamed of the kind of people. Listen, Martin Colley did well. He needs to get out of there. Let him get out of there just as Emmanuel Gongwe got out of there. That asset recovery team will land nowhere. It's not going anywhere. Well, where you think it's going to go? First of all, when it started, what happened? They didn't do well. They rushed. They didn't study the situation. When you go low, they ran to Fenabono vehicles. Boom, they arrested it. They went to a patrol vehicle. Boom, they arrested it. They go to the other person's place. They arrested. And what happened? There's a lawyer who is the chairman of that committee, and you act ultra-variously. Yeah, he knows that word. You are telling him he knows that word. You are a lawyer and you act ultra-variously. You act outside of the field of the law. You can't be a lawyer supposed to be guiding people with the legal process and you be violating the law yourself. That is what he did. He is a lawyer, not just a member of that committee, but he is the chairman of that committee. And he misled the entire group. You should sit down and say, German, as a lawyer, I cannot sit there for us to violate other people's rights. So before we proceed with this, let's do our investigation. Are these vehicles belonging to the government of Liberia? Are these 30 vehicles or 32 vehicles government property? And if they are government property, what evidence is in our hand to go after this vehicle? My people, is it not possible? You just go and tell people, say, you go to somebody's home and say, this shirt and my shirt. Yeah, you go see somebody with red, nice t-shirt, beautiful one. Because you had the same t-shirt, you go, what are you doing with my t-shirt? Are you kidding me? What do you mean? That's my t-shirt. I said, no, that's my t-shirt. You go and tell the person, you take the t-shirt from the person, carry it to your house. The person go and call the police. Police say, why you take the person t-shirt? Oh, now my t-shirt, the person stole the t-shirt. Okay, show us how is it for you. Now you don't have any evidence. Now you got to show evidence, either a video showing that t-shirt when you were buying it or when it was on you, or a receipt in which the t-shirt is described, the brand, the price, or you have a friend who will tell you she was there or he was there when you bought a t-shirt. Prima facie evidence to show that the t-shirt is yours. And you don't have any of those. You arguing with the police board that that's my t-shirt. That's my t-shirt. Okay, how did you get a t-shirt? How is the t-shirt yours? How is the t-shirt yours? You can't say. Now you can't say. So that's what happened to the asset recovery team. People, they went to Finabono. First of all, they went to how do you call it? Patrusulu. It was so easy to know whether the vehicle Patrusulu had was legitimately his or it was not his. Because you have the GSA. Go rent a GSA. Marybro still work for you. Go to Marybro. The vehicle the man got will be government vehicle. What do you know about it? Marybro will tell you that she the one legitimately told him to pay for it and own it. No, you didn't. You don't care to go to. It's like you send a reporter. That's what I tell my reporters all the time. You send a reporter Then they go take the say from another person when they can go and ask questions. You can go and ask questions. You can actually go and find out. No, but you can't. You won't ask questions. You will make conclusions. You write the stories and conclude in your spirit story. When you can even go and interview the person. The asset recovery team have talented people on the team. Well, if Martin doesn't want to go, fine. If Luther Tapper doesn't want to go there, fine. You can send Martin Colley. Martin Colley, your responsibility is to investigate Patrick Sulu vehicle. Find a way to see whether that vehicle belongs to him or not. Martin Colley will go and engage the GSA. Engage the GSA. When you engage the GSA, the GSA will tell you whether that particular vehicle is belonging to the government of Liberia or it is not belonging to the government of Liberia. It's very easy. GSA will tell you the vehicle was damaged, the vehicle was ruled out as scrap, and he came here that he wanted it to fix it, and we told him to pay this amount of money, and we gave him a receipt of payment, and we turned it over to him. He fixed it, and now he's using it. It is for him. It's not for us. Your pass and go to another person. Definitely, you will not embarrass yourself by seizing a Patrick vehicle in the street and then coming back later and say, we apologize to Patrick Sulu for the error. Are you kidding me? What kind of people are these? What kind of people are these? Is that why they go in government all the time? When you see them rushing for government job, when you meet them with government job, they want die. When you meet them, when the president not appoint them yet, they want die. When they even go to Kmart to go look for mother man, to go look at mother man to make medicine for them to get job. So when they carry Joseph Boyka need a mother man so they can get job. What do they get a job for? For nonsense. They get a job for nonsense. The people gave you a piece of job. You're not even careful to do the job. You disgrace yourself. Not only that you disgrace yourself, but you disgrace your appointing power. You disgrace Joseph Boyka. You make Joseph Boyka to look like he doesn't know what he's doing. That's what you guys did. And I would wish that President Boyka would change these people, remove them from that group, or call for an audit of that money that was dished out to them. Before you say that, you even say that here, you finish using 300,000 of the 750,000. What you using? The most evil thing that pinning me right now, the thing that pissing me off, $9,800 they use for Billboard. What Billboard going to do? How is Billboard going to bring the vehicle then back? How is Billboard going to take the people, prosecute the people? How is Billboard going to go after them? How is Billboard going to seize the vehicle that they have? How is Billboard going to arrest them and send them to court? Billboard, you spend $9,000 every month for Billboard. $9,800. $9,800 you spend for Billboard. What did Billboard do? Why on the Billboard? You people are arrested? What did Billboard do? They spend money for no reason. This is misapplication of government property or government funds. Why spend $9,800 for Billboard? What is it going to do? That money was intended for you to meticulously go after criminals or alleged criminals. And you can't even do it. You guys are pathetic. You guys are really, really pathetic. When Anthony comes on, we're going to go to the phone line. I believe Anthony is getting ready to come on. Okay. So you people just sit there. You sit there. Eh? If you are in Moravia and you are listening to me through the Blaze FM 90.7 FM, we will go to the phone line shortly and ask you a question. What do you think about the asset recovery team? It's so disgraceful. You know, when I see the thing there, and it's even giving more reason to stay in the private sector. But again, it is a noble thing to go in government. Guys, Let not lie to ourselves. It is a noble thing to serve your people. Whether you are a policeman, whether you are an NSA man, whether you are an immigration, whether you are a military officer, AFL soldier, whether you are a, you know, uh, prison guard, whether you are a deputy minister, you are an assistant minister, whether you are minister proper, whether you are a representative, you are a senator, whether you are working in the office of the senator or the representative, whether you work as a sweeper in the ministry, listen, it is an honorable thing. It is an honorable thing. I repeat many times if I can. It is an honorable thing for you to serve your people. Government jobs are not cursed. People who go in government are not cursed. But the action they take are the one that we look at and criticize them because of what they do, what they say, how they behave. So if Joseph Barker came to power on a mantra, he came to power on a mantra of fighting corruption. He came to power on a mantra of changing the people's life. And in the process of changing the people's life, he saw it fit and said, no, the people that were in government before me, the way they behave. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anthony, you need to come here. Thank you very much. I love that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, thank you so much. I love that. Thank you, Abraham. Thank you, Cully. Yeah, I wanted that number ever since today, man. Oh my God, this is good. This is Emmanuel Gongwet's number. And I will see if I can call him from my end and ask him why he resigned. And we want him to be okay. Let me bring him on. Let me bring Anthony. Anthony, we got Emmanuel Gongwet's number over there. You got Emmanuel Gongwet. You got a number already?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it on. Am I okay?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Even though there's a little echo in there, but we can manage for today. We'll fix it.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a microphone that open somewhere.
No.
Okay. Or you are playing song on audio?
No, I'm not playing anything.
Okay, we manage. So we got Emmanuel Gongwet's number over there. So we want to call Emmanuel Gongwet and ask him. If you can call him from the ground, you can call him from your phone there.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do that right now.
Okay, so while he's doing that, the reason we call him Emmanuel Gongwet because some of you need to understand. Now, for those of you who were not listening when Anthony was not here, the station was probably disconnected and he was trying to reconnect the station. For those of you on the ground, we are talking about the asset recovery team. Emmanuel Gongwet was a member of the asset recovery team, but he resigned. He resigned for a cause. He didn't just resign, but he resigned for a cause. And the reason he resigned is this. Let me read that to you so that you will know if you are listening to us. Emmanuel Gongwet says, put yourself on mute, man. Put yourself on mute.
Okay.
Emmanuel Gongwet said, the people who are heading the asset recovery team, those people lack leadership. They are not good leaders. They're not good leaders. Why is this on here? Let me see. Something. Okay, this is it. I don't know. I got something on my picture there. I don't know why I said that. Oh, okay, I got it. So, Emma Gongwe, who is member of the asset recovery team, has resigned because the asset recovery team has not shown leadership. But if you think Emmanuel Gongwe's allegations were grave enough, Martin Colley made it clear for us. And this is what Martin Colley said. And I'll read it. Martin Colley said, the inability of the asset recovery team to make progress after 2 months is attributed to the reasons supra. And what were the reasons? One, the asset recovery team, before they began their job, they had used 41.7% of the money that the government gave them. And how much the government gave them? The government gave them $750,000. Out of that $750,000, they have spent $311,200. $311,200 United States dollars. They have already spent that money before they even started their job. Even if you think that was not bad enough, the people are paying $9,800 for billboard. No, my people, what billboard do for you? If you are listening to me, you got it?
I'm getting you, yeah.
Let me see. Okay. If you get him, just give me a thumb up and I'll come. If you don't get him, no problem.
No, I try getting him. His phone is off. I tried 2 times and his phone is off.
Okay, that's good. We'll talk to him tomorrow. But hey, actually, it's where are we going with sending a police officer to go arrest a criminal and the police officer becoming criminal himself? The asset recovery team supposed to go and claim government money back, take government property from people back. But even the way the people have been using government money for which Joseph Boakai set up this committee, the people themselves are now corrupt. Do we see the success of this asset recovery team, or it's just another money-eating jamboree that we have? I'm baffled. I'm baffled that we cannot even have honest people to do honest job. Why did President Boakai appoint these people? People can be rushing to be in government, my brother. You and us, those of us who are journalists, we always afraid to go close to government. You know, journalists are always afraid because they criticize people and they don't want to go there, then they go do something. Still, some journalists can still go there. But these people rush on government. And when Joseph Boakai appointed, they can go to Muddy Man or from Boakai, Joseph Boakai need to Muddy Man. I'm telling you, they went to Muddy. Some people went to Cape Mount to come on. To tell come on and say, please make me let the people remember my name. Now Joseph Boakai appoint them and look at what they are doing. They are already, one of their members are already resigned. It's a public spectacle. It's a stain on the reputation of the asset recovery team. Then another member has sent a letter to them, to the chairman, describing the kind of corruption that he is alleging. They already eating. They say Martin said all they do. No. Congress said all they do. They send BB budget to the government, and they're not working for that money. They're not even doing no job. By the way, are you feeding the asset recovery team, Morovia? Is there any steam?
No, actually, to admit, the intent of the asset recovery team was a unique one.
Absolutely.
I truly believe that will help the government, the newly that's the new government, to recover so many things from asset to money and other things. But I think those who advise the president to actually, appoint these guys, I don't think they did well to the president, because you should first evaluate someone, know who the person is, and also check their track record. If in the past they have they have anything the corruption on their names around here, or not. But they did not do all of that because the president is not going to allow them to do that.
I believe Anthony is in the darkness. I don't know what's going on there. It's frozen and in the darkness. So let me take him off the. So it looked like there's a little problem with Anthony there tonight. So we will let Anthony be. We'll let him be until let him solve his problem. But for those of you who are here, we are glad that you are here. Thank you for Emmanuel S. Tokwi. Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday and long life. And another thing again, I don't want to be like other people who they live long until they lay down. They're not able to wake up again. They just lay down there just because they wanted to be old enough. I want to be old enough, but just enough for me to get out of this world if I reach to a certain point. But I really thank you for that. Happy birthday, listening, watching us from all the way Broadville. Patrick Kennedy Elliott said that the asset recovery team is just a beautiful, and I like the way he described it, beautiful mess. I mean, Patrick, what do you mean by beautiful mess? How can mess be beautiful? And I think I'm trying to go through Patrick's mind to kind of wrap my head around what a beautiful mess will be. It's a mess, but it's so beautiful. And you know why? The reason why it's a mess, it was beautiful, 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 beautiful. But the beautiful thing that was set up has now become a mess. That's what Patrick is saying, a beautiful mess. A beautiful mess because the asset recovery thing, the idea of the asset recovery thing was beautiful, was good. But here we are. We don't even know whether the asset recovery team means well. Where is it even going? Who are they going to go after? Are they going to succeed? Are they going to bring government money back when they start making plenty mistakes? What made them think that when they were going to take Tifina Bono property, she was going to stand and keep quiet? I don't even know. I just when I think about it, I just get as a lawyer, those of us who are not even lawyer, we couldn't have even done that. We'll have consulted a lawyer and say, what's the way to proceed? We got information that these vehicles were government vehicles. But how do we proceed? I say the Japanese government, is there a diplomatic note that accompanied these vehicles that said these vehicles were donated to the government of Liberia for XY reason? Can anybody from the Freeport of Monrovia find the manifest of those vehicles? And maybe on the manifest to whom it was going? And how many came at a time? Who cleared them? Who paid were there any fees paid? Like shipping fees, taxes, were any of those paid? If they did not pay, was it taken away by Fina Bono? If you took it away, what happened? Those are investigations. You don't just go and just start impounding people's vehicle. Even me, I say, I don't get money. But you go impound my vehicle, I'll go look for a lawyer. If it costs me to go send my Duga Flat Tracey for me to find a lawyer, I'll find a lawyer and I'll sue you. I'm not going to sit down there, you go do that kind of thing to me. I'm not. And Father Fina Bono, she got money enough to pay for any amount of lawyers to fight for our case. Don't you know that, Martin? You are a lawyer, you are on top of the committee, and you behave like not a lawyer. You just took a unilateral action, an ultra virus action. You just go to grab people things. Then when later on then you apologize and give it back to them. The whole essence of that asset recovery team is dead. I would think that Joseph Boakai should disband our whole team. It's not even effective anymore. It's not. You know, it's so embarrassing. And I just want to say for those of you, let me just break away here for a little bit and bring on something I wanted to say. If you, those of you who may have visited our website, we have a very we have a humanitarian story. We have an humanitarian story that we want to bring to you. This story has to do with a lady who gave birth to a triplet. Who gave birth to a triplet. The woman need help. And she's someone who needs help. And if you look at the screen, you see the lady there. You see the lady. She had a triplet recently. See the 3 children. A mother of triplet in St. Jane, Cape County. Wire family is seeking support from the national government, philanthropists, and child welfare organization to come to her aid of she and her children. Weya gave birth to the children on Wednesday, April 23rd, 2024. She gave birth to 3 boys at St. J Comprehensive Health Center in Grand Cape County. The father of the triplets, name not known, according to Wire, is not working to cater to the adequate needs of the children. This is unfortunate. So I mean, you can just imagine she is trying to feed her children and she doesn't. She's trying to feed her children. Let me read a story here also for this one is coming from EPA. The EPA intervenes in ongoing Batawi dispute. This was written by our correspondent Ramsey Clark, the executive director of the Environmental Protection Agency. Dr. Emmanuel Yagbawolo has committed the EPA to resolving dispute between inhabitants of Batawi Clan and Jack Enterprise, the company managing the waterfall. If you click here, also you go to our Facebook page. On Sunday, April 28th, citizens of the clan staged a protest demanding the departure of Jack Clan. There are some pictures here. They were in meeting, and a final meeting when the government decided, the EPA decided they were going to intervene. Speaking at the end of the dialogue held at the with the aggrieved citizens and the management of Jack Enterprise, Dr. Yagbawolo promised to resolve the matter. He told Blaze Radio 90.7 FM that he has ascertained what triggered the protest and that plans are afoot to restore calm to the community, to the clan. The EPA boss at the same time instructed the company to resume its operation despite the police having closed the waterfall. For her part, Bond County Superintendent Madam Hawa Norris said she would ensure the uneasiness between the citizen and the company is resolved. Speaking on behalf of the aggrieved citizen, Batawi Clan Chief Mempiake Dawukala acknowledged the efforts of the Jack Clan in developing the waterfall and said they will only reconcile with the company if it lived up to its MOU between the clan and the waterfall management. Also speaking, the proprietress of the company, Madam Josephine Richardson, appealed to the citizen to let go of what happened while promising to deliver on her corporate social responsibility. So those are a few stories I just wanted to bring you. for those of you who are now. We don't have a lot of time here. Thank you, Brian Jai. Say keep it up, Gibson. Say buyers reporting for so far. Yeah, somebody sent me a text. Say, oh, you Joseph Baga man. Are you kidding me? Why would you send me a text like that? You Joseph Baga man. So anytime you tell people say Joseph Baga not wrong anywhere, then you Joseph Baga man. Every time you see the right thing, you must say no. Get blasted Joseph Baga just because you are an opposition. We don't have a lot of time here today, so we're going to be calling it tomorrow. We're going to spend our full 2 hours tomorrow. As you see, it looks like they have to change from generator one to another generator. Electricity change, so that's why I think Anthony is having issue because he was in studio and then you heard boom, the light gone, and I saw his dark dark video. But I'll be here tomorrow, and I want you to please stay tuned. We're going to continue our show. We're going to continue our broadcast. And those of you who don't know, let me show you just to know that the radio station is on. Let me show you how you might be able to listen to the radio station. If you go here, if you look here, I'm going to open up this. If you look at the corner, if you look at the corner here, the radio icon is right there. The radio icon is right there in the right hand corner. If you click it, if you go to our website and you click it, you will be listening to the radio station. Like I said, the radio station is off because they are changing powers. So the radio station is off right now. You will not listen. If it was on, you were going to see exactly what I'm talking about. So also, if you went to our Facebook page, and I think I can go to this page, I can go to this. If I go to here, we'll go straight to our Facebook page, and you will see, just scroll down. You scroll down. No, it's not supposed to be all the way down. It will be all the way up here. Okay, let me see. It should be, it's not pinned or let me see if okay, this is it. This is it right here. I think I'm going to pin it on top of the page. Let me see. So if you just click here, the radio station is going to play. So I'm going to, after I'm done here, I'm going to pin it on top of the page. Yeah, we had a UPS, my brother. Somebody said if we want to be effective in Liberia, we must buy the UPS. Trust me, my brother, we had a 6,000 watt UPS, and we didn't even use it for 2 days, and it had problems. So we returned it to the dealer, and they are trying to refurbish it. I don't know, fix it or something. And so maybe we'll pick it up very soon. But yes, you either have solar panel or you have UPS, and definitely we had UPS. So yeah, you're right. That's really true. So yes, so basically that's what I want to do here today, and I want to leave with you that tomorrow we're going to be here again, and we're going to talk more about the issues that matter to us. Hopefully, like I said, I was just talking about UPS just now. In Liberia, it's just business, just funny. Those of us here, we are used to buying something. It don't work for you. You carry it right back, and they give you money, or they replace it. Like if I bought something at Walmart and not working for me, I just go back to Walmart, they give my money back, or they change it to the one I want. In Liberia, it's completely different. We pay $1,100 for a 6,000 UPS. The UPS didn't even work for 1 week. And what happens? It can't work. When you plug it, it come on, it go back off. If you plug it, go on, it come back off. So they have the management over in Moravia, they had to take it back to the dealer. And the dealer, instead of giving new one, they want to fix that one. See how crazy it is in Moravia? They want to fix that one and give it back to us. Just give us new one instead of fixing it for us. The 30 days warranted didn't pass. And the warranty, I don't even know how the warranty been the logo over there. Maybe they can just say warranty, but they don't do warranty thing. Anyways, we'll fix it. It's going to be fixed and it's going to be well. But yeah, so we want to say thank you for your support. And I'd like to say, if there's anything, I want to say goodbye for now. Let me get my voice out and gone.
D12 on the beat. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. They will see it. I say they will, yeah. So you forced to let me. You know, let me say you forced to let me. You forced to let me. You know, let me say you forced to let me. Jehovah bless you, no make it curse you. When Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When I can go away, eat you. And when I feed you, it will hurt. Oh, yeah. When I need it will ju. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win,